one of the most ancient area in Thailand, Ayutthaya, where full of cultures and tradition uniquely existed. And one of its uniqueness and handed down for the generation is the food in this ancient town. That still maintain the value of ancient culture and traditions, which is almost non-existent in this era. Welcome to the Tasteful Ayutthaya. Just 80 kilometers north of Bangkok is the old capital of Ayutthaya. The city became Thailand's capital in the mid-14th century and remained the capital until the late 18th century. It is about the time that Americans were tossing the tea into Boston Harbor. The Burmese attacked and sacked Ayutthaya. The Ayutthaya period is looked on by many as a time when much of it is known thought as Thai style was developed. In temples, this is where you see a marked transition from a Khmer style prong into a bell-shaped JD. Ayutthaya also had sheltered many historical sites and graceful ruins all around the city. Therefore, Ayutthaya was granted the World Heritage status in 1991 by the UNESCO. Since Ayutthaya is surrounded by many rivers, city therefore looked like a staggered form of clockwise conch island. Lives of Ayutthaya people depends on river. Thai tradition and cultures have merged with lives along the rivers for more than 6 centuries. In the same way, the uniqueness of their lifestyle also depend on rivers, especially eating habits. Their ingredients are found there, therefore the Ayutthayan people's lives depend on rivers for centuries. Since the ingredients are found in rivers, most of their dishes are river foods. One of their most popular dishes is giant river prawns. Years ago, the giant river prawns are so plentiful that they were considered as the low-class food. However, today they are more of as delicacies. There are many ways to cook giant river prawns, but the easiest and the most preferred way is to just cut it in half and roast it without any seasoning so that the taste of the giant river prawns can be fully appreciated. Other than the giant river prawns, other dishes that are from the rivers are also considered as delicacies. Because atmosphere of Ayutthaya has perfect ecology for the nature, which is rarely found in any place. So the best ingredients along the rivers can be found here. Other than the river, the ancient Ayutthayan people lifestyle must interact with each other. For example, meeting and trading. The ancient market fit their needs. Since the old time, the market is the important place of the people lifestyles. It is even the center point of the traditions and cultures.
ตลาดก้งไม่เสียค่าสถานที่ในการมาจำหน่ายสินค้านะคะของจะทุกอย่างเลยค่ะเป็นตลาดประวัติศาสตร์ที่เคยเกิดขึ้นตั้งแต่ครั้งกรุงศรีอยุธยาแล้วก็หายไปเมื่อตอนเราเสียกรุงครั้งที่2นะคะสมัยก่อนบริเวณนี้คือด่านถนนของราชธานีศรีอยุธยาเรือที่มาค้าขายกับเราในสมัยก่อนนะคะจะต้องมาจอดเสียภาษีบริเวณนี้แล้วก็เอาสินค้าที่มากับเรือนะคะขึ้นมาวางซื้อขายแลกเปลี่ยนจนบริเวณนี้กลายเป็นตลาดนะคะคำว่าก้งโค้งก็เป็นภาษาที่ชาวบ้านเรียกติดปากกันมาหลายร้อยปีเพราะว่าคนขายไม่ถึงคนที่จะนั่งกับพื้นนะคะคนซื้อก็อ่อนน้อมถ่อมตนไม่ยืนค้ำศีรษะกันนะคะคนสมัยก่อนวิถีชีวิตเรียบง่ายเห็นอะไรก็เรียกอย่างนั้นเห็นตลาดแห่งนี้มีแต่คนก้งโค้งก็เลยเรียกกันว่าตลาดก้งโค้งนะคะอยู่มาจนเราเสียกรุงครั้งที่2ก็หายไปตอนนี้เรามาลื้อฟื้นกันใหม่นะคะขอเชิญทุกท่านมาเที่ยวที่ตลาดก้งโค้งนะคะเปิดทุกวันพฤหัสศุกร์เสาร์อาทิตย์แล้วก็วันหยุดนักขัตฤกษ์ 9 โมงเช้าถึง 4 โมงเย็นค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
One of the main cultures is the food and desserts. Ayutthaya is famous for its desserts. One of the most famous desserts is roti sai mai or Thai cotton candies. Roti sai mai is cotton candies wrapped in plain rice crepe. Because of its popularity, tourists often stop by to taste and take a few back home. Procedure in making Thai food and desserts are very complicated and delicate. This shows how much effort the people put into making each and every dishes. Other than food products, the utensils and decorations are also affected by the cultures and tradition. For example, the clay pot that have the procedures and shape from the wisdom of the ancestors. Everything should have its origin, even the cultures of cuisine. This ancient town of Ayutthaya has shown its uniqueness of the foods, ingredients, and its procedures in this area ever since from the ancient times. Even the basic of all things that we have overlooked, such as how we cook an egg. By differentiating the slightest procedure, the egg will become a totally another dish. In the same way, overlooking the smallest ingredients can cause a biggest impact. However, all in all, time can change everyone, but time can't change Ayutthaya.